Hello everyone, it is a new week. We're at pattern-collections.com to find, first I'm going to find the weekly string. Go down to weekly string and I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here. String number 47, let's see what that looks like. It looks like two little triangles. Okay, so I'm going to draw that real quick on my tile. Give me a little that, and then it's kind of going straight like this, and then down to the corner like that. Okay, that is string number 47. That's string 47. It either looks like that, or like that, or like that, or like that. Any of those directions will work. I'm going to leave that as my sample and then go back to the home screen and scroll down to find today's pattern. I have not looked ahead today. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't have time. This week I did not have time. This one's called Schnattchen. Whoa. Schnattchen. It's by Dorothy Suppel-Core. It's an organic tangle. Look at that. That's fabulous. Okay, so looks like we're going to start with a little dot. From that dot we're going to draw a teardroppy shape, all in one motion, down and around like that, kind of a backwards. Normally I would draw it this way, so I want to draw it down and around that way. It's good to know. And then coming this way we're going to just echo that until we come all the way to the top. And then on the other side, I'm going to put a couple of things coming down this way. And then it looks like we want to start here and make some circles and grow them as they come down this way, all the way around. So start at the top and work your way all the way around the shape. That's really interesting. And it looks like that. So it's got quite a bit of movement to it. Really organic. I don't know that I would necessarily put it in this really straight string, but we'll see what comes of it. Okay, I gotta zoom that out so I can see what I'm doing here. Turn on my light, give my camera a moment to adjust to the new light source so I can see. Oh, this is lovely. The new light is just lovely. Okay, and then grab me a pen. Oh no, grab me a pencil and give myself a string. I have no idea if I'm going to use that string. The string goes like this and like this and off into the corners like that, and I'm unlikely to use it. But you never know. Never say never. I'm going to turn my tile this way. And I'm going to put the little dot right here. I'm going to start with that. Zoom you guys in a little bit. Make sure I'm not too far away or out of focus here. And then it's going to come, let me zoom my phone in so I can get a good view of that. we're going to go this way and down and around like that. And then I'm going to work my way toward this little dot going this way with these. I'm gonna turn my tile so I'm always working the direction that's easiest for me. I'm just gonna follow this up. Hopefully that's right. Something like that. So far so good, nice and pretty. Then the next one is to do these, couple of them going down this way. Like so. And then we're going to start here. This actually needs to be some smaller ones. Start right here and kind of overlapping. Give myself some sort of like, I'm thinking of them as like beads. And they get bigger and bigger as they come down. Like that. I got a little kidney bean shape there, so that's okay. And they still get bigger, they keep getting bigger. And then they start getting smaller as they come around this side. They start to get smaller. Like that. So it kind of wraps around itself. That's a very interesting shape. I'm not sure how I'm going to interact that shape with any other shape, however. So give me a moment to think here. We want to just put another one here, going kind of this way. Why not? Let's do one here. Like that. I've gone all quiet on you. Sorry, folks. Just thinking. Just zenning out. Now that one, you would only see parts of that. Just trying to decide what you would see and what you wouldn't see as it comes around behind that one. Something like that. I'm just gonna have a couple of them living here. Whatever these shapy things are, we're just gonna have a couple. And I'm gonna have one living here, I think. Something like that. And then these go this way. And they go bigger and bigger. And they'll come out here. Pretty good sized, right? All the way around. Something like that. Okay, now I've got 3 of them living in this space. I think that's more than enough. Now I need to shade these little guys. And I'm completely ignoring the string. They may need something else, or they may just be living by themselves like this. I'm not sure. Just going to erase the string since I completely ignored it. Just remember, your string is a guide. You don't have to use it, especially if it doesn't fit your pattern. Okay, what do I need? I need my pencil. First step is I'm going to do where the main one, the first one I drew, overlaps all the others. That will give me a reference as to where to put the rest of my shading. Clear that all that overlaps that. Okay. A little blending. Heard some people on the group lately, some of the new people say they're afraid to do shading. They're afraid to ruin their piece. You know what? Look, it erases. If you don't like the way it looks, just get rid of it. Shading is the easiest part. It really is. That you're not going to ruin your piece by shading. And if you find that you've done something that you're not happy with, just erase it. That's what erasers are made for. I'm putting that back in, but I wanted to show you that it's okay. You can erase. Erasing is not a sin. It's a tool. It's an art tool. And it totally can be used. Now, if you want to be purely, strictly Zentangle, then no, erasing is not an option. But, you know, Zentangle is just a method of drawing patterns, and you can choose to follow that method or not. I choose not. And so, you know, I can use my eraser if I get something that I don't like. Now, what I really like about a kneaded eraser is, let's say I like this, but I think it's a little dark. I can take my kneaded eraser and I can just tap at the graphite and it still stays shaded. It just gets a little lighter. That's another option you have. So I see this as being, this part being on top of this other part. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a little bit of shading where it's wrapped around itself. And then I'll decide if I want to do any other shading to these little guys. They're kind of complex, so I don't know if I want to get super complicated with my shading, but I might. Make sure if you're going to put the pencil in, it really does help it to blend it. It does something with your eye. That looks so totally different than this. And it's just a simple act of blending. It doesn't have to be hard. You don't have to do it in a difficult manner. Just do a little bit. I neglected to do this one, so I need to do here where this little guy overlaps himself. And then I think I want a little, in here, because this set of circles seems to like envelop this kind of pod. So I think I want to emphasize that. So I'm going to go on this side of these circles as well. And just give myself a little bit of shading all the way around here on that shape. Now if you want, you can make these little things a little more roundy by putting a little bit of shading in here. Just going to take whatever is left over on my blending stump and put a little bit in there. I'm not going to get carried away, but just a little bit gives it some roundiness. Just like that. And then I'm going to do that here. Fill in right there. Those are just, I just feel like those are supposed to be on top. This one I drew in a way where this looks like it's on top of this. So that's how I'm going to shade it. It's a little different than the others. Okay. I'm happy with that. Now, as a tile, as the overall tile, I'm going to zoom out so I can see it really like far away. It feels like it needs something. Maybe some kind of background. So I'm going to put back in my my string. I wasn't going to use it. You saw that I wasn't going to use it, but wondering if as a background it wouldn't be a useful. I'm going to do it both directions. I'm going to do that one. Okay. Ooh, I almost over erased. That is the other nice thing about the kneaded eraser is when you start to erase, you're really not pushing that hard, and you can stop your erasing. Almost overdid. I want to get rid of those lines though right there. Okay. And now I want a little bit of a drop shadow on these. Like that. Like that. Like that. Okay, let's see what that does. You'll note for the little round bits, I'm going across. See, I didn't draw the little circles. I'm just going across like this, and then where I think there would be a shadow for a circle, I'm just making a little round business. And it's bringing in a little dot. It's just a gentle shadow. If you're not 100% accurate, it's no big deal. As long as you fuzz it out a little. That's the important part. Just like that. Super simple. A little bit of fuzz, a little bit of dots. Kind of lined up where the dots would be. There we go. I like that. And I managed to incorporate the string. Put the string back in, which I didn't think I was going to be able to do. Okay, so now which way is it going to live? I think it's going to live that way. Okay, so the name of this pattern, oops. How did that happen? Okay. Schnattchen. S-C-H-N-A-T-T-C-H-E-N. String number 47. All right, I think I'm done for the day. Look at there. Good job. Today is Eclipse Day, so I am going to go see if there is any shadows happening. Not going to look at the sun, I promise, but I am going to check the shadows and see what they're doing. And I will see you guys in a bit. You guys have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah. Bye.